According to World Bank and WHO, half of the world lacks access to essential health services. 100 million still push into extreme poverty because of health expenses. Right now, 800 million people spend a minimum of 10% of their household budget on health expenses for themselves or another family member. For 100 million people, these healthcare expenses are high enough to push them into poverty, making them survive on $1.90 or less a day. Being from a low-income household, I have seen firsthand how hard it is to get medical care, even to obtain expenses. I have seen my mother crying in pain because she has an abscessed tooth and cannot afford the surgery. I have witnessed what it is like to not be able to get medical care because of financial reasons. This is why you should be all ears for the topic. Medical care plays a big impact on many people's lives. According to the World Health Organization, millions and millions of people around the world do not get the medical care they need. They are sick, in pain, and some even are suffering. They need and want help, but they cannot afford it. Medical care may seem like a small problem in some people's lives, but it's actually a huge problem. What if your family was going through this? As you can see in the graph, the red is the welfare spending per person, and then that's the line of poverty. So 12% are in poverty. Today we will explore the Wellcome Trust by looking at the history of the organization, what they are doing in the present to fight this problem and on an international level, and then discussing how you can get involved. Here's the history of the Wellcome Trust. According to the Wellcome Trust website, WT was created in 1936. Sir Henry Wellcome, right here, Sir Henry Wellcome will provide for the creation of the charity. The charity's main asset was the share capital at Mr. Wellcome's Foundation, located in London, United Kingdom. He wanted the charity to use the profits from the company to advance medical research and its history. There are now 3 Wellcome Trust headquarters: the Wellcome Building in this picture and the Gibbs Building in this picture. And the Gibbs Building opened in 2004. There's also a Wellcome Trust office built in Berlin in 2019. Now that we have explored the history, let's examine the Wellcome Trust current programs. Over 2 million people have been helped because of the research and now technology that the Wellcome Trust has discovered. According to the Wellcome Trust website, the Wellcome Trust has over 20 programs ranging from cancer genome projects to the research of diabetes and inflammation. The Wellcome Trust is achieving so much in the health field. They are doing biomedical research. They developed the first leukemia drug and immune system suppressants for organ transplants. Their work has been essential in developing a CROVR, which stops the herpes virus from replicating. They have also developed the first drug approved to treat HIV. According to a current Wellcome article, the Wellcome Trust future plans include pledging $50 million to a new initiative to speed up the development of COVID-19 treatments and also studying neuroscience. Now that we have examined the Wellcome Trust presence, let's discuss how you can get involved to donate money. Go to www.totalgiving.co.uk/charity/Wellcome Trust. Scroll down to the very bottom and click on the See the Difference button. For volunteer, the Wellcome Trust is always looking for medical professions or scientists, but they also need help in laboratories and offices for cleaning. For donating supplies, the Wellcome Trust is always in need of lab equipment, as you can see in the lab. Today, we have explored the Wellcome Trust by looking at the history of the organization, second, its present programs, before finally discussing how you can get involved. So hopefully the Wellcome Trust will achieve their goals so that people around the world can get the help they need. Maybe half of the number of people who do not get the medical care they need will finally receive it. They can finally get their leukemia or HIV treatment. They can finally not worry about their diabetes and finally get to live the life the way they want to. The next presenter is Austin Lyons, who will tell us about Bethesda Medical Clinic.